Hi, hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 books I've been reading that is kind of literally changing my life, or the perspective of life. So the first book is by T. Harv Eker. I think Eker or Eker. I don't know how to pronounce his name. However, this book is Think Rich to Get Rich: Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth. So basically, if you want to be rich, you have to think like a rich person, act like a rich person, and just be like a rich person. So some people might say they are poor and they're in this financial situation because of the circumstances that they're in. However, in this book, it gives you advice on how to get those circumstances out of the way so that you can actually be a rich person, or become a millionaire, or think and live like a millionaire. That part I really liked. The next book I'm reading right now that has totally changed my perspective on personal branding, personal self-development, and all that kind of stuff is Unfuck Yourself. Get out of your head and into your life. This book literally got me to put things into action and not just think about or worry about and be concerned about. I literally made myself do things just by reading the first 10 pages of this book. So basically, it's about how to get out of those thoughts that you keep telling yourself, the inner conflicts that you have within yourself or with yourself, how to get out of that and how to put things into action and literally force yourself to be the person you want to be. Because the life you have right now ain't gonna come back, and there is no such thing as a second chance. Once you've made a decision, you have to stick with that decision, right? And depending on what decision you make and how you do things, your life kind of shifts depending on that, right? Because of this decision, this happened. Because of this action, this came along. Those are the results of life. That's how life goes. If you're gonna just talk to yourself and end there, you're really not gonna get to where you wanna be. 101 essays that will change the way you think. Oh, damn right. Just by reading the first 4 essays, I think I've already changed my life. By starting to read this book, and by the time I was done with the 4 essays, the first 4 essays, I decided to move out of the house and get an office. Here I am. That just says everything, doesn't it? These 3 books literally changed the way I think, changed the way I act, changed the way I see things, perceive things, and it really did put my mind somewhere else that I thought I wouldn't be. I was always the type of person who was worrying, who was concerned, who was suspicious about things, about life, about classes, about students, literally everything. By reading these 3 books, I'm still reading and I haven't finished yet, but I really wanted to tell you, I am thinking and living a different life. I'm not as worried and suspicious as before. I like putting things into action, and I like failing, and I like being disappointed. Those things, those negative actions or decisions, or those moments that make you feel like you failed, they actually give you a lesson, and that lesson pushes me to go forward and makes me better, because then I'm not going to repeat those things ever again, because I know I failed, right? The thing is, if I keep worrying, if I keep those thoughts and I keep myself from thinking those thoughts over and over and over again, that only adds more stress to my life and my daily routine. I decided to take all the time that I'm constantly worrying about things and being suspicious about things, I decided to take that time and make it into my reading time. So to get my mind off of things that are negative, to get my mind off of things that are going to drive me in the wrong direction or in the opposite direction that I want to go, I'm going to take that time and use it for reading. That's what I decided to do. So far, everything's worked out just fine. I wish you the best too. I'll see you next week. Bye. Yep, gonna vacuum now. Putting things into action.